Okay, okay, so guess I'm going at this solo today. It'll be interesting. Nobody's here right now, so I guess that's fine. Let me send out this link. Yeah, they have to excuse me. I'm kind of awkward at this, I guess. So while I do that, I'm going to also open up the news. We have some news. A new character has been announced. So let's go through that. Um, yeah, so I'm live right now and I'm going to send out the link to everybody so people can come and see. Mm. uh, yeah. Just a forewarning, this is going to be awkward as fuck. I'm not usually used to talking alone, but I'm gonna try and make it work. Okay? So, let me get to that news. So basically, there's a new character coming out. This is going to be a new original character for the game. Basically, they're basing the backstory on Deadpool getting busy with Lady Death. You know, Lady Death being the personification of death. In the comic books, you'd remember that Thanos was actually in love with Lady Death, and that's why he did what he did. So, they have a love child, I guess, or I don't know actually, but it's called Deathpool. She's going to come out soon. Her kit is looking pretty cool. Her basic is called Fatal Flourish. Basically, at Bax level, she's going to be able to clear all negative effects from a character. If the negative effects are removed, yeah, bruh. So I don't know what that bruh was for. Is that an issue? Ah, Darbish. Okay. So anyway, yeah. So basically, the Fatal Flourish will clear all negative effects of this character. If negative effects are removed, it heals herself basically for 5% of negative effects per negative effect removed. So that's a healing machine just based on basic alone. Heals self for 10% of max health. Attack primary and adjacent targets for 300 damage plus clear death proof. This is just the basic, guys. Just remember, I'm only talking about basic. Flipping the stealth, speed up on primary and adjacent targets. Flip stealth plus speed up on primary and adjacent targets. I don't understand why they're doing that. If the enemy's a minion, attack that enemy for 600 damage instead. So she doubles up on minions. And attack cannot be blocked. Okay, so again, like I was saying, this is only the basic of this character. I haven't even got to the special, ultimate, and passive yet. So the special is called Danse Macabre. Transfer all negative effects from this character to the primary target. So basically, this character to. So if you're using this and the character has, okay, fine. So she transfers the negative effects. Attacks primary target again for 300. Attack all adjacent targets for 270. So now this is a mini AoE, I guess. Steal 10% health for primary and adjacent targets and redistributes all mystic allies. Spread all negative effects from the primary target to all adjacent targets. It won't spread stun. So they first two abilities have basically made this character highly OP at a maxed out level. I'm kind of nervous to even kind of nervous, right? R.I.P. Hela. 100% R.I.P. Hela. I'm nervous to even read what the ultimate does. So the ultimate only costs 3 energies. Clear death proof again. Clear the death proof. Attack primary target for 500 damage. Apply 2 bleeds for 2 turns, then gain 1 charged. Up to a maximum of 5. Gain 5000% extra focus. 5000% extra focus for this attack. If at maximum charged, attack primary target for 20,000% piercing. 20,000% piercing. Clear the charged. This attack is unavoidable and cannot be blocked. You know, I remember reading a mock kit for Howard the Duck on April Fool's Day. And it was similar to this, and everyone was like, "Oh my god!" But it was April Fools, and that like, okay, they would never do something like that. This, I'm kind of scared. The passive. Let's read the passive just to go on. On enemy death, heal self for 10% of max health, and attack the most injured enemy for 300 damage, plus clear 3 positive effects. In raids, now this is a raid specific because they're releasing a Mystic team specifically for Doom raids, for your Mystic nodes. So obviously she goes on this team. In raids, on spawn, gain 1 charge, up to maximum of 5. So now she's gaining charged again. So I was just reading. So she gets... Okay. So she gets a charge for using ultimate, and she gets charges anyway for using her passive. Gain 1 charge up to maximum 5 on spawn. Fill speed bar by 10% plus 5 for each mystic. This is only for raids, by the way. On enemy death, generate 1 ability energy for 2 random mystic allies or self. Gain 5% drain for each charged of this character. Mystic allies gain plus 10% drain. Gain 20% max health. New warrior allies. That's the new team I was talking about. Gain 20% max health. This is going to be great. So, basically, yeah. I'm excited to get her. I mean, getting someone that powerful, especially for raids, is going to be a big help. So I'm happy. So the team that's coming out with new warriors, essentially I think is going to be from the comic books as well. This character is an original character by Scopely. It's not anything you can find in the comics, but because of the relationship back and forth, it has now technically become canon. So it's not, we'll be using her maybe in the future. So, yeah. Sorry about that. Just looking at something here. So the new team coming out is probably going to be Cloak and Dagger to join the Lady Death pool. Well, not Lady Death pool, just basically Death pool. So yeah, essentially that. What else can I say about that? That's she's crazy. Yeah, I'm going to be getting her. I'm going to be trying to get her. I hope she's an easy unlock. I mean, the last original character was Kestrel, and we all know how OP she is. So, yeah, Deathpool's going to be something crazy. Yeah. Okay, so what else was in the news today? Mojo Mayhem update. They've made improvements to the objective and ban system in effort to promote more competitive matches, encourage theory crafting, and reduce overall time spent on real-time arena matches. 1 second is too much time spent on a real-time arena matches, I swear. We went over this rant in our last podcast where I wasn't alone. So, yeah, RTA sucks. I don't really give a shit about the the changes, Yeah, so that's happening. Featured character though is going to be Moon Knight. So if you want to build up your Shadowlands, I know someone who definitely wants to build up Shadowlands. Yeah, I think that person's going to be going through RTA at least up to 5 stars, at least. Yeah, so that's gonna be changing. That's change every month actually. Pay date update. Yeah, this is a big point of contention. I fall on the side of not caring. Essentially, a lot of people are saying that all the old players that have finished payday at this point, we're not going to have any benefit from the increased first-time rewards that have come out. I don't care personally, but I can see where a lot of people are coming from. I mean, if people are just now getting to the end part of it, they're going to be getting a lot more gold than what we had to go through. I finished the payday events a long time ago. So, yeah, for me, whatever. I mean, gold comes, gold goes. Extra gold is always good gold, but I don't know. For me, it's not something. But, yeah, so just to mention, they have increased the first time completion payouts for payday. If you haven't finished it, you might have noticed it today that it's increased. So, yeah. Okay, so basically character availability, get more hands and upcoming. Kestrel shards will be available for purchase of power cores from now until 2 days from now, August 9th. She'll have increased appearance rate at 20%. So if you want to really buy Kestrel, she's not coming up as... she'll be now in the regular store for power cores. I think 600 power cores or something. On the 12th of August, Sharon Carter is not going to be available in the Elite store. So if you want to add red stars to her and you have the promotion credit, go ahead and do that. Ebony Moore is coming up soon. Yeah, I'm just waiting for Adam Warlock. I have everyone else. I'm okay with their power levels too, so I'm just waiting for Adam Warlock to return. I missed him by a few shards the last time. We're gonna get a Negasonic Teenage Warhead Blitz coming up soon, so if you want that, and as well, so we're gonna have basically 2 mutant. Yeah, 2 mutant. Cyclops is also coming up in the Blitz soon. So yeah. Who's an event campaign? Sorry, did I miss something? Lady Deathpool's an event campaign? Well, if she is, I mean, that's great. Event campaigns are generally guaranteed unlocks. Yeah, Deathpool, right. I don't know why I keep calling her Lady Deathpool. I guess I'm just used to the comics, right? I always say Lady Death, and Lady Deathpool. She's just Deathpool by itself. It's no lady in front. So that's one thing. Sorry about the jumping straight into this podcast. Normally we have a preamble and a nice song playing beforehand, but yeah, I'm not used to OBS Studio, so I have to learn. I swear next time this goes solo, it'll be way better. I'm just hoping that this is acceptable, guys. At least I want to keep this thing running, even if it's just me alone. Maybe I won't go on for so long. There's only so much I can talk to myself about, Yeah, that's basically that. So what else is... There's not much else is new. Upcoming Blitz. Yeah, there's some bonus and Flash. The boot camp is coming back, which everyone likes. That's a training mod, so if you got your skeleton team up now, because it's a new event, so not everybody would have managed to get it maxed out yet. Now that you have your chance, I think this is now the 3rd time back. Yeah. So, no, this is the 3rd time back to the training mods. Yeah. I've just got a cue in my ear from my live viewer that I need to slow down a little bit. Maybe I'm talking too fast. Yeah. So, yeah, there's not much new to report in Marvel Strike Force. Obviously, there's always going to be drama with the community. The only one I'm talking about now is the payday event. People complaining about the fact that the old players can't get gold. I need to send out this link so we can get potentially more people. In the comments, just please ask me questions. I mean, I'm alone today. Bring up points of topics. See, we can talk about anything. This is our podcast. It's I'm doing this for you guys, I guess. You know. So please go ahead. Like I said, it's the lack of content on the screen. I'm not that familiar with OBS Studio, and I was told I have to do it alone today. Well, not alone. I actually offered people if they want to be a guest, but then again, I didn't really know how to put people into this, you know. So, yeah, that's just the thing, how it's going today. Let me just send out this this link. Maybe we get some more people in here. Mm-hmm. Yeah, name this the solo one. Yeah. So, come, give me some questions if you're there. Like I can see 2 people are viewing. I'd like to know. You know, what do you have in mind? Do you have anything you want to talk about? You know, interactivity is the name. Any changes? You know. Well, I will say though, I'm getting frustrated waiting to enter the Dark Dimension. I'm finished with Cosmic, and I'm trying to take who I can take up to. Trying to take Night Nurse, and I'm trying to get Venom up. I've already got the other 3 symbiotes. I was told, well, not told, but I've seen people say, don't take Carnage. Carnage is useless, and by the time I read people saying that, Carnage is already G15, so I'm just gonna go and slog it through with him. I mean, otherwise, I'm just getting frustrated waiting for the pieces. That's one thing I'm hoping DD5 will change. The fact that we have to wait for these unique pieces, but then for G14, they come pretty quick. And now I believe we can even farm them in the Doom campaigns. So I'm hoping that... yeah, you say that's easy, get 5 symbiotes. Yeah, well, I'll tell you. I'm struggling to get Venom. I've already got SSM and Carnage up. Venom, I need 4 pieces on him. And I'm missing so many G15s, like uniques. And I have to times that by 4. And then AV, he's still G13. I'm 1 piece away from bringing him up to G14, but even then, like, I'd have to still wait, you know. So I don't know. I'm just trying to get through it this time, the first time. Not the quickest way. I don't care if I'm in city for 2 months. You know, this is my personality. I'll just do it a day. Maybe I'll heal. Maybe I won't. But I'm not in a rush to get Doom. I want Doom, but I'm not in a rush to get him. And yeah. Yeah, I heard that. That's why I'm thinking, but I've got Night Nurse so close right now. Like, so close. She's 5 red star too, and she's 111k. So, I mean, I have to just get 4 of her main uniques, that Oz formula. And I just need to get, basically, from her G15 uniques, I need 1 of the disc, the microdot, 1 microdot. And 2 access codes. And I get her up. So I can start it then. Sure, it's gonna take me time, but I mean, I'd like to at least have something to do. Maybe I'll get through 1 node. I know node 12, I'm gonna be there for a while until I get AV up. So I guess what I'll do is I'll get Night Nurse, I'll start it. And then I'll work purely on anti-venom. Well, no, I don't think I'm gonna touch Venom, and I'll probably take Venom up later, but I'll get Anti-Venom up. I think I'm gonna stop trying to get Venom up for now. I think that might be the best thing. Everyone's saying Anti-Venom is key. It's just, I don't know. Yeah, I wish, this was around, like, I wish this was, these opinions were around long ago. But then again, I blame myself. I kind of took a weird stance to these dark dimensions where I felt like I didn't want to do them. Like I took I don't know, when DD3 came out, I felt like it was a waste of time. So I'm behind. But I'm getting there, slowly and surely. Yeah. Our war today in Obsidian is going to be a pain. I think we versed these guys 4 times in the past. 3 or 4 times already, and I think we've lost all of them to So, I mean, if we win this one, I'm going to be happy. I think this will be the first time we beat these people, Let me see if it's the same one I'm thinking about. If I see that one name, I'll know it's him. I think it's them. I don't know. So we have 3 viewers. I wish I could see who they are. Be nice to know. All I know is my friend Secret is here. Our guest star from the last episode. I'm just trying to talk a little bit. I don't want it to be strange, But I'm not going to keep this a long podcast. Like I said, I'm alone, and it's hard for me to go and riff by myself. So yeah, just to keep it rolling. I'm just doing this, and I'm enjoying it. To be honest, I like doing these podcasts. It brings us. It's cool to do them. Be nice to get more subscriptions. I'm sitting on 81. If I would like to get to 100 soon. I'm hoping that happens. Yeah, be nice. Yeah. So let me just go through this. I like this new milestone, by the way. Like, they're giving out a lot, and it's easy to finish. Like, I have only 4 left, and 7 days to finish. Normally with these milestones, I don't finish these milestones normally, Like, I normally just whatever. And this one, I think it's going to be finished, so I'm happy with with these kind of things, Yeah, just get bots to I'm not like that. No, I don't care. Like, it feels empty to me if I had to get bots to subscribe. And I know I can get them. I know someone that sells them. Can get me like 20,000 bots, and then, for like $200. But nah, I'd rather get genuine people genuinely subscribing. And like I always say, any suggestion's a good suggestion. If you want to see more content in the future, if you want to see different content, then yeah, definitely let me know. Let me and Tommy know, so we can do that. I mean, we're trying to make this the best we can make it. Trying to get our great alliance out there into the public domain, so everyone knows who we are. We came into this late, we know, but definitely pushing forward to try and get this up. It's fun. We encourage participation. So, like I said, I would have brought a guest on tonight, and then I figured out that I don't know how to do it. And the short notice that I got to use OBS, I felt like I couldn't. So I didn't want to take a chance, but I will figure that out. It's something I'll definitely do. Yeah. So, just get bots to subscribe. Yeah, I know. So now just going through. Yeah, Blitz. Where's everybody getting their Blitz predictions from now? Is there a place that you get them, or do you just find them? Because we were talking about. Well, I was talking about how the Blitz predictions has created a false economy on Blitz, where basically everyone goes to what the content creators who create this say, and then they stop. or they start taking it easy after they reach that limit. You know, Average Joe's Discord. Okay, I'll try and find that. Well, maybe I can get an invite to it and check. Yeah. So basically, everyone goes to a certain point and stops, and we all know. So it's created like fake milestones because they don't really exist. It's just what everyone thinks. So if everyone pushes to 12 million so they can get the 45 shards, and everyone pushes there, not everyone's going to push beyond that. They'll think, okay, I'm going to get 45, that's enough to unlock. And they stop. And it's the same for all the levels. So we used to have a bot. It's sad that it's gone because obviously limited funding, but that bot was pretty decent for what it had. And you used to be able to pull blitz predictions from that bot. And now that's gone. So, yeah. So I'm sitting at about 5 million right now. I got the last one, I went up to 19 million, and I didn't get the next tier. Because again, the blitz prediction says you need 21 million. And I just didn't push that far. So, that's basically that with blitz. Guys, you have to forgive me. I'm doing this. I'm just trying to find topics about MSF or anything. Yeah, this probably won't be the best episode, but I'm trying my best. So, yeah. I'm actually thinking maybe it's been about almost half an hour. Maybe I'll end this soon. Put us all out of our misery, I guess. Just having to listen to me drone on and on about stuff. So yeah, maybe the next one will be better. I think Tommy will be back. Well, he should be back, so we can do that. Otherwise, if not, what I will do is I'll definitely figure out how to use OBS Studio. I mean, I had a few hours and I had to go out today, so I only basically had like half an hour to figure it out. And I figured out how to do the stream. I just didn't figure out how to add anybody else onto the stream from different, without physically being in my room right now with me, you know. So definitely be better next time. Tried my best. But the news of Deathpool, it's I'm scared and happy because I know a lot of people complain about making OP characters, but it's like, it's not as if they make an OP character and then give it to 50% of the people and the other 50% can never get it. We all have a chance to get this OP character. The only thing is red stars, I guess. That'll be dependent on how powerful she gets, but that's the same for anybody. It's a gamble with red stars. So, no, yeah, so what I'm saying is, like, I'm happy we're gonna get such an OP character for raids. And, I mean, it'll just make Doom raids a little bit easier, especially on the Mystic nodes. You know, so, I'm happy that's coming out. Well, I was discussing that what would be the next one. I think they have to release a tech team. I don't think, I mean, there's Kestrel and Doom already, but then that's only 2. So they would have to do another 3 tech like this, you know. They did 3 skill, and now they're doing 3 mystic, so it looks like the pattern they're going is like, yeah, new sims, I get it. And you know what, I've been saying, don't release Null. Null will make the game a joke, and then I saw a Facebook advert the other day. Well, not the other day, tonight. And the competition, Marvel Future Fight, they released Null as a character. And yeah. So probably if they're gonna release a new symbiote, they might release a legendary symbiote. They have to make it legendary. You can't do a blitz for Null. It has to be legendary. And it has to be a really hard legendary. If they're gonna do it, they have to do it like that. So yeah, I mean, a new Symb, maybe Null. But he doesn't fall under bio. We've discussed that, so, you know. Yeah, true. But who's in Venom 2? That's a symbiote. I haven't read anything that we don't already have. 100%. Yeah, why not? We already have Venom. We have Anti-Venom. We have Carnage, who's his own character, but still a spawn of Venom. And so what? Why not? Yeah, Agent Venom will make sense. Not really, but that's what they probably would do. I can see that happening. Agent Venom for sure, but yeah, I don't know if they could do Null. Null to me is a mystic character. I mean, he's not a symbiote. He makes symbiotes with his sword, but he's not a symbiote. So to say, oh, he's bio wouldn't make sense. You know, he's an older god. He's around. He's been around like since he made the sword specifically because the Celestials were too noisy. So he made the sword and cut off one of their heads. So I don't know. I don't think Null would be the new symbiote. I'm hoping not, and I'm hoping he never comes into the game. I have my own reasons. I've discussed that at length. He's one of those characters that's just above what you can play as, without making it a joke. You know, I know it's a comic and it's all for fun, but still, you know, be a little bit realistic on that. Probably Agent Venom. It'd be nice if they retrofitted Riot into the game. I mean, he did appear in the movie, and he could be the symbiote tank, so that would be not a bad idea. They could go OP and put Toxin. I think Toxin, alright, was the strongest of the symbiotes. So if they did do a legendary, Toxin would make sense. Toxin, they could put Riot as a tank. They could, man, there's so many symbiotes I could put in. But Riot would make the most sense because people, even casual people who watch the movie, would know, oh, Riot, okay, he's the blue guy, okay, we could, yeah. So they would know him. Even people that never watched, well, I mean, never read comics, but watched that movie specifically, would know who Riot is. But I'm interested to know who would come out as Tech. You know, that would be interesting to me to find out. You know, who would be Tech. I mean, we already have Ultron, but that's not going to happen. I mean, we have Doom, we have Kestrel. Well, Kestrel as well. That's a Scopely created, so I don't think they're going to put a second one onto a Tech team. Be interesting to find out who they could use as Tech, bring in as Tech. Yeah. Anyway, you know, I think I'll end this stream now. It's been a good 33 minutes, longer than I thought I could go. I thought I would come in for 10 minutes and, you know, wait, let me read that. Would be funny if it would exclude. You're right. That would be terribly funny. Like they release 4 Tech and they all have synergy with Kestrel, and then poor Doom is just like, eh. But I mean, Doom still technically has viability in Mystic, you know, and they're releasing these 3 Mystics. So you're also gonna put, if you have Doom, you'll use Doom, and I don't know, more, I guess. So I mean, he doesn't lose 100%. You think the Mystics will exclude? Who would then? Because they're only releasing 3. You know, if you think Mystics is already excluding Doom, yeah, they seem better, I guess. Does Adam Warlock really have synergies outside of his own team? You know, does he synergize that well? I don't have him. Like I said, I missed him when he came out the last time. I can definitely see Silver Surfer though being. Yeah, definitely see Silver Surfer being in that team. Like I wouldn't use anyone else. You're right. I completely forgot about him. But I don't know. People use him on Mystics. Okay, cool. Well, I wouldn't know that. Like I said, I missed him by a few shards, so I'm waiting for him to return so I can get him at least. I have him at 6 red stars, so that's something I need. Yeah. Be nice to postulate on who could be the Tech team. I would like to have a discussion about that as well. It'd be funny, like you said, completely exclude Doom. So where would we use him? I guess in Alliance War, defense, or even offense, not even defense. I mean, he just gets relegated down to Ultron levels. That's what I'm saying. Scopely, or the game itself is moving a bit quick. You know, in my opinion. Like I was saying the last time, when Ultron came out, it was an event. And when finally somebody got Ultron, it was like, whoa. And then during Alliance Wars, we'd look at the roster of the enemy and check for the purple rings, you know, and be like, shit, he's got Ultron, oh my god. You know? Yeah, I know, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I would have said Ironheart, but she's already in the game. And they botched her a little bit. I mean, they released her as like the Hydra killer. And fucking only wins 40% of the time, and if you're lucky, and you're punching down most of the time. That was a complete botch. I don't know who they could use as a tech. What they could do is just really rework Iron Man, like from the ground up. Because I mean, he's a big disjustice in this game. Oh, disjustice. I don't know. Whatever. Misjustice, I guess. Whatever the case, they screwed Iron Man in this game. Whatever the word is I was looking for, they screwed Iron Man in this game. And if they really reworked him, I mean, forget about the armor, but they could really make him OP. I mean, he's not that hard to make OP. And he could potentially be somebody on a tech team if they actually reworked him. Who they would bring along with him? Nah. I mean, the game has a lot of tech already. So to introduce new tech, I mean, I'm talking logic here, not Scopely, not Scopely language, you know. Yeah, exactly. A Gamora level even bigger than Gamora. Think about Iron Man since 2007. He's been big within the culture of comics, and he's been before 2007 in the comic world. He's been a big character. Everyone knows Iron Man, you know, and they kind of like, let's just throw in a minion. And with no synergy, well, even the synergies just suck, you know. He's on 2 or 3 teams. He's on 2 teams. He's on Wave 1 Avengers and Power Armor and Avengers. And he's not using any of them. People rather replace him on all of those teams. You know, and it's sad. So they should really rework Iron Man, I think. I mean, we have other tech here. It's pretty cool. Like, I don't know. Wasn't Pimtech supposed to be a raid team? Or was that a Dark Dimension team? I can't remember what they were billed as. I think they were billed as a Dark Dimension team. Well, people were saying that you need to use them for Dark Dimension. I don't know. We have Kestrel, we have Ghost, we have Doom. That's already 3. I don't even know if they would need to, but if they do, I don't know who they would bring in. If they're going with this pattern of releasing Doom raid teams, I don't know who they would bring. But definitely, I think they should rework Iron Man to the max. Like, make him a legendary, because he is technically still a legendary. He's got the tags. And I don't know. Let's see who else they can bring in with him. Maybe even make him summon. You know, he's got Iron Legion with him. There's a lot they could do with him, I guess. It's sad that they haven't done anything with him until now. But that's just the game. They forget about old characters, because they don't make money from old characters, do they? They make money from selling new characters. It's simple business. They need to bring in people to hype. Yeah, anyway. So, I guess that's all the questions. I think I'm going to end this. It's been longer than I thought I would go on for this solo podcast. I hope it's a good one. I hope you guys don't find me too awkward. Please give me feedback about this episode. Let me know if you want to see anything else in the future. I think next week we'll have a guest, just to have a guest, for no reason. It's nice to involve everyone. So if you want to be a guest and you're listening to this, please DM me or message me in the server, and I'll make it happen. Yeah. So it's been great. See you guys. Peace.